Wow, part 3 of my Stick to the Scripts segment today. This is your boy Reggie, and we are continuing this conversation about the forgotten begotten. So parts 1 and 2 set the stage for part 3, where I talked about understanding what this word begotten means and what the importance of the conception of Mary coming from Holy Spirit, but still attributing the fatherhood to God the Father, that part of the Godhead, okay? And so from here, though, I talked a little bit about what leads up to Matthew 18, in that Matthew 1, verses 1 through about 11, goes through this lineage that we love to ignore because we can't say the names, but we are missing something so crucial. I'm calling this segment, what am I going to call it? Marching Orders of Melchizedek, because we have mystified the order of Melchizedek unnecessarily when it's been before us in Matthew and Luke in the lineage of Jesus the whole time. When you think of an order, what do you think of? Something in succession, right? And so we are seeing the succession of Jesus's bloodline, of Jesus's lineage in Matthew 1. It's also first mentioned in Chronicles, but it's incomplete because it only goes up into the Old Testament, and then the New Testament picks up in a certain place, and you see names like Noah, and why it's important that he was seen to be perfect. His bloodline was perfect. Not that he was sinless, but his bloodline was untainted. His bloodline was clean. Jesus had to have a clean or an immaculate bloodline to trace all the way to Joseph and Mary from Adam in order to establish this lineage that would not be contaminated with I'll say the biology of the seed serpent mentioned in Genesis. This is going to be a little abstract for some of you. And so it's super important that we recognize that the order of Melchizedek, because Melchizedek is a title, meaning the king of righteousness, the order of the king of righteousness, we see it being established in the lineage of Christ, because he is the beginning of it and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. And so for those who are science geeks, science fiction geeks, think of the Jedi order. There is a lineage of Jedi that lead up to Luke, the chosen one, that establishes his heritage. And that's what we're missing. That's what we're overlooking when we keep ignoring these names that we can't see and trying to figure out who this order of Melchizedek is about. We know it's about Jesus. Hebrews 9, I believe, tells us that. But the title of Melchizedek alludes to someone within that order that's actually not Jesus. And if you go to Enoch and you look up Adonizedek, you'll get a clue as to who it is. All right, I hope that helps.